Well, I've reached the championship round of the double elimination tournament for the Philadelphia Phillies. Best 8 teams from 1970 to 2024. We have finished the winner's bracket final and the loser's bracket final to get to the 2 teams that are in the championship round. And let's see what those teams are. Those teams are, for game 1 here, whether there will be a game 2 will be determined by this outcome of this game. 1977 Phillies, 101 wins and 61 losses, and the National League East champions will face a World Series champion team, 2008 Phillies, at 92 and 70. So it should be a good game here. Let's go to the tree. These 2 teams have already faced each other in the tournament. Back in round 1, the 1977 Phillies beat the 2008 Phillies 4-0 on their way to basically plow through this tournament, winning 11-7 in the next round and 11-4 in the winner's bracket final, while the loser of that game back then had to go to the loser's bracket, and 2008 has won 4 games in a row. They have to win 2 more to win the championship. They have to win this game and then winner take all on the next game. So they have done very well going through the losers bracket, winning 15-5, 6-5, and 4-1, and then 9-2 in the losers bracket final. So those are the 2 teams left. The 2 seed, 1977, which I have stated is the favorite, I believe, and the 2008 World Series Championship team. On the mound in this game will be the first game starter that faced 2008, Steve Carlton, for the 1977 team. There will be a change for the 2008 team. They used Hamels in the losers bracket final, and they will go with Brett Myers, the second game pitcher. And don't know if Hamels will be available. He did have a day off. He's at about 50%, but he definitely would be ready for the winner-take-all game. So, which could be sort of an advantage. We'll see how this turns out. But Carlton gets 7 days rest, and we'll see how effective he is after 7 days. He could have pitched the winner's bracket final with only 4 or 5 days, up to just under 5 days rest. They chose not to and stuck with the third person in the rotation, and now Carlton will start this game. So, but they have a deep pitching staff and should be fine. So anyway, we have this game going on, and let's go out to the program. OOTP, Out of the Park Baseball. 26 is being used. This is a night game played at Citizens Bank Park. I will be controlling the defense and player substitutions. Some of the substitutions have worked out, some of them have not during this tournament. And the defense will be set first by the AI, and then I can go in and change it as I need to. The computer does the rest of the game. The wind is blowing out to center field on a clear, kind of cool night, and just under 20,000 expected for this game. So let's go to the starting lineups. And for the 1977 Phillies, leading off will be Gary Maddox. Richie Hebner, playing first base, will bat second. Mike Schmidt at third will bat third. Greg Luzinski will play left field and bat fourth. Bake McBride in right field bats fifth. Jay Johnstone, the DH, bats sixth. Tim McCarver catches and bats seventh. Ted Sizemore plays second base and bats eighth. And Larry Boa at short will bat ninth. And the starting pitcher for the 1977 Phillies is their ace, Steve Carlton. He was 23-10 during the season in 36 starts, 2.64 ERA, and he did win the first game of this tournament against this 2008 team. So for the 2008 Phillies, who have gotten here with 4 straight wins, and they will have this batting order with Jimmy Rollins leading off and playing shortstop, batting second, Jason Worth in right field, Batting third, Chase Utley at second base. Batting third, Ryan Howard at first. Batting fifth, Pat Burrow in left field. Batting sixth, Shane Victorino, the center fielder. The DH, Jeff Jenkins, bats seventh. Chris Coste, the catcher, bats eighth. Pedro Feliz, the third baseman, bats ninth. And on the mound, the right-hander for the 2008 Phillies, Brett Myers, 10-13 during the season, 30 starts, 4.55 ERA. So, we are ready to head out to the ballpark and get this thing started. I'm interested to see how this goes. Again, the Philadelphia Phillies of 1977 win this game. They are the champions of this tournament. If they lose, we will have a winner-take-all in the next game. So here we go. Out to the stadium on this clear night. And at Citizens Bank Park, this is the defensive alignment for the 2008 Phillies, wearing white with red pinstripes. And the 1977 team will have the powder blue or baby blue tops and gray pants. So stepping in, let's go over the defensive alignments here. In left field, Pat Burrow. In center field, Shane Victorino. In right, Jason Worth. Third base, Pedro Feliz. Shortstop is Jimmy Rollins. Chase Utley at second. Ryan Howard plays first base. Chris Coste catches. And Brett Myers, again, is on the mound. He is 1-0 in this tournament. Pitched 6 innings, allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, and struck out 4. So here's Gary Maddox. This is a very talented lineup that the 1977 Phillies have from top to bottom, basically. So they put on a show so far in this tournament. We'll see if that continues. So 1 home run, 3 RBI, 462 is Gary Maddox as the leadoff hitter for the 1977 team. And let's get this started. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball to short, it's weakly hit. Rollins comes in on it, makes the throw, and it's low, but Howard pulls it out of the dirt, and we have 1 out. So Richie Hebner will bat. Batting .500, no home runs or RBI. Starting things off here. And a full count. That's lined to center field, and Hebner will be on base with the first hit of the game. So a 1-out single, and Mike Schmidt to bat. Home run. He has 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He's batting .500 in this tournament. Richie Hebner at first, held on by Howard. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. Now it's a low pitch, and that's a walk. So getting things started right now. One out, 2 on for Greg Luzinski. I believe yes, he hit a Grand Slam home run in the last game. He has 2 home runs, 8 RBI in this tournament, .308 batting average. So 2 runners are on here in the top of the first. Full count. Fly ball right field. Drifting in on it is Worth, and he'll make the catch. So 2 outs. Luzinski cannot come through. And here's Bake McBride. He's a left-handed batting right fielder. No home runs, 2 RBI, .385 batting average, 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the first. And another full count. Base runners running. Rollins over to his right. He will have to make the play to first. And he will get him. So it was just in time. So no runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. The 2008 Phillies come to bat for the first time. Coming up. So here is Steve Carlton, the workhorse for the 1977 Phillies. I'm just checking on something here. And he will face Jimmy Rollins to lead off. The defensive alignment for the 1977 Phillies, Greg Luzinski in left field. Gary Maddox covers a lot of ground in center field. Bake McBride in right. Mike Schmidt at third. Larry Boa at short, Ted Sizemore at second, Richie Hebner at first, Tim McCarter behind the plate, and Steve Carlton on the mound. Mike Schmidt has had a rough tournament, especially the last game, on the defensive side. So we'll see if that continues. But Carlton is the workhorse. He is 1-0 in this tournament. He pitched a complete game and gave up no runs, 2 hits, and 4 strikeouts. He's had a week off. Let's see how effective he is. Rollins to lead off. He's a switch hitter batting from the right side. 2-2 pitch. And that's lined into left field for a base hit. So Rollins leads the game for the 2008 Phillies and is on first base. So will Rollins be on the move to put pressure on Carlton? First pitch, there goes Rollins. Up with it is McCarver. He will make the throw, and it will be late, and Rollins will make the steal, and he'll be at second with nobody out. Looking to jump on Carlton here early, because he probably will be the most rusty at the beginning after being off for so long. Worth, 190 hitter, 6 RBI in the tournament. 1-2 pitch, struck him out. Slider got him, first out of the inning, and here's Chase Utley. Left-handed batting second baseman, batting 100. He does have a home run, 2 RBI. Rollins at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Utley strikes out on a fastball, and that's 2 outs. So Carlton firing now. And Ryan Howard steps in. 1 home run, 3 RBI, 211 batting average here in this tournament. Rollins still at second. Would he take third? I don't know, but Howard is up. 1 ball, no strikes. He holds at second. Ground ball weakly to first. Up with it is Hebner, and that will be the 3rd out as he takes it himself. So a base hit, stolen base, leaves Rollins at second. And after 1, we're scoreless. So Jay Johnstone will step in, followed by McCarver and Sizemore. Looking at the averages for the batters for Philadelphia, 1977, the weakest hitter is Ted Sizemore at 182 versus the 2008 team that has 3 players 200 or below. So Johnstone is batting 500, 3 RBI in the tournament. We're at the top of the second right now. 1-2 pitch. That's popped on the left side. In on it is Feliz, and he will grab it for the 1st out. Tim McCarver will bat. Batting 286, 2 RBI, batting from the left side. And a 2-strike pitch. And that's lined to left. Oh, and that was it. Oh, is it short? It wasn't a line drive. Bouncer to short. Okay. Well hit, but Rollins makes the play, and that's 2 outs. Looked like a line drive. So 2 outs and Ted Sizemore, batting 182 with an RBI. 2 quick outs here for Myers here in the top of the second. And a 1-strike pitch. Ground ball to second. There's Utley. Takes his time, throws to Howard, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 for Brett Myers here in the top of the second. And we're scoreless, headed to the bottom of the second. Steve Carlton will face Burrow, Victorino, and Jenkins. Burrow is batting 308, a home run and 2 RBI in this tournament. 3 balls, no strikes. And outside, and it's a walk. So Burrow walks to lead off the bottom of the second. 3rd walk in this tournament for Carlton, 1st of this game. Victorino will bat, 353 batting average, 2 RBI. Burrow at first. They will not hold him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Burrow holds. Line to center, and that will be a base hit. Burrow stops at second. So 1st and 2nd, and nobody out. A little bit of trouble here in the second for Carlton, as he faces Jenkins, who is a hot hitter .421 batting average, 7 RBI. This is the person they want up in this situation. Nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball left field down the line. Over to get it is Luzinski, and that's, oh, and he makes the catch. Okay. 1 out. So Jenkins does not come through. And here's Costa. .385 batting average, 3 RBI. First and second, Burrow at second, Victorino at first. Here with 1 out. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to short. Weakly hit though. Burrow to second and over to first, and they get the pitcher's best friend double play, and Carlton will get out of this inning. 6-4, 4-3. So no runs, a hit, and nobody left, or 1 left. And after 2, we have no score. All right, Larry Bowa will lead off here in the top of the 3rd, then back to the top of the order to face Brett Myers. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bowa. Ground ball to short. Rollins up on his left, and he will make the throw to first, and that's the first out. Top of the order, Gary Maddox grounded out to Bowa, his first time. And a 2-strike pitch. Line to left, and that will be a base hit. So a base hit off a 2-strike pitch puts Maddox at first with 1 out. And he's a steal potential, steal possibility at first. Big hole on the right side with Howard holding Maddox. Myers on the mound. Hebner singled his last time. First pitch. There goes Maddox. He is going to be safe at second. He steals second base. So puts himself in scoring position for Hebner here in the top of the 3rd. Trying to draw the first score here. 2-1 pitch. Hebner, fly ball right field, not moving very much, is Worth, and that'll be 2 outs. Maddox holds at first. So it'll be up to Mike Schmidt. Try and drive in the run, as Maddox is still at second. Schmidt walked his first time. 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. Full count to Schmidt. Up the middle, and that will be a base hit. We'll see if Maddox comes home. He is. He's coming home. The throw will be late, and a run will score as Schmidt drives in the first run of the game. So the 1977 Phillies lead it 1-0 on the single by Mike Schmidt. Drives in Maddox, and here's Luzinski. 2 outs. Luzinski flied out to right field. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's a little bobbler in front of the mound. Schmidt holds it first. Try it again. 2-2 pitch now. Fly ball, center field. It's well hit. It is out there and will clear the fence as Victorino tried to get it. And Luzinski, with his 3rd home run of this tournament, puts the 1977 Phillies up 3-0. So he hit a grand slam home run in the last game, and now a 2-run home run here in the top of the 3rd to increase the lead to 3-0. Victorino tried to get it, but it was hit over the fence there in center field. 406 feet. And now it will be Bake McBride, who is grounded out his first time. So a little bit of a hole the 2008 team has dug themselves into here. 2 outs, 1 strike to McBride. And that's well hit to center field. Back on it is McBride. He will not get it. It will hit the fence. Victorino will get it in, and McBride will double. That is the 4th hit of this inning. And this game is dangerously getting close to being out of control at 3-0. So McBride at second. Well hit ball out there to center field. Victorino could not reach it. And here's Jay Johnstone. He popped out to 3rd base. So Myers needs to get out of this inning. 2 outs. Full count. And that's inside. He walked him. Bullpen is stirring now for the 2008 Phillies. First and second now with 2 outs, and here's McCarver. McCarver is 0 for 1. Can add to the lead with McBride at second, Jay Johnstone at first. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sharply to first. Howard is up with it and goes to first. So Myers does get out of the inning, finally. But they do manage 3 runs, 4 hits, and they leave 2 on base. So after 2 1/2, the 1977 Phillies lead at 3-0. So the bottom of the order, Pedro Feliz leads off for the 2018. Rollins and Worth will follow. Feliz has been a surprise. 1 home run, 7 RBIs. He's batting .438 in this tournament. At the bottom of the order. Here's the first pitch from Carlton. Sharp hit ball down to third. Schmidt will cleanly make the play. Throw to Hebner, and that's the first out. So Carlton has a 3-0 lead now. And Jimmy Rollins will lead off, the leadoff hitter will bat now with 1 out. He singled and stole base his first time. Need base runners. 1 strike pitch to Rollins. That's well hit and sharp into right field and drops in front of McBride for his second hit of this game. So there's Rollins at first base, and here's Worth. This is the part of the lineup the 2008 team needs something from to get into this game. They have not been very good overall in this tournament. Rollins at first, being held by Hebner. 2 balls, 1 strike. He holds it first, pops out of McCarver's glove, but Rollins stays at first. Full count, and that's popped outside of the plate, and McCarver will go out and get it, and that's 2 outs. So Utley will bat. He struck out his first time. 2 outs. Rollins at first, looking for a key hit here from Utley. First pitch. There goes Rollins. Up with it is McCarver. He will throw, and he will be late as Rollins steals his second base of this game. So he stands at second now, and Utley trying to get that run in. 1 strike pitch. Weak hit ground ball to short. Boa will just hold it. And that will be an infield single. So that will set up Howard here, down by 3 with runners at first and third and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Rollins at third, Utley at first with the infield single. Grounded to first, unassisted, was Howard the first time. So this is a big part of the game right now, at least early on. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out looking. Howard holds the bat and doesn't swing at a fastball in the inside corner. And down goes the threat as Carlton manages to get out of this inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We head to the 4th. 1977 Phillies lead 3-0. So Brett Myers will face Sizemore, Boa, and then Maddox at the top of the order. Got 3 runs last inning, aided by the 2-run home run by Luzinski. And here we go. 0 for 1 is Sizemore. 1-1 pitch. That's pretty well hit out to center field, but over to his left is Victorino. He'll make the catch. So 1 out, and here's Boa. Boa batting .200 in this tournament with 1 RBI. Batting from the left side, the switch hitter. 2-ball pitch from Myers. And that's flied out to center field. Victorino to his left again, and that'll be the 2nd out. Settling down is Myers now. And here's Maddox. He singled, stole base, and scored his last time. He's 1 for 2. So 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. 1 strike. And that's out to right field. In on it is Worth, and he will grab it for the 3rd out. So a 1-2-3 inning. Nice comeback by Myers here in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the fourth. It's still 3-0, 1977 Phillies lead. Here's Carlton in the fourth inning, facing Burrow, Victorino, and Jenkins. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 1977 Phillies, and no runs, 4 hits, no errors for the 2008 team. And here's Burrow. He walked his first time. 3-2 pitch from Carlton. Little number to the pitcher. Carlton grabs it and throws it to Hebner, and that's the first out. Victorino will bat. He singled his first time. 2-2 pitch awaits. And he struck him out. Swing and a miss on a changeup, and that's 2 outs. That's strikeout number 4 in this game for Carlton. He has 8 total in the tournament. And here's Jenkins. Flied out to left field his first time. First pitch to Jenkins from Carlton. And that's weakly hit to the pitcher. Carlton grabs it and throws over to Hebner, and that's a 1-2-3, bottom of the fourth. So a quick inning for both teams. As we head to the fifth, 3-0, 1977 Phillies still lead. And here's Brett Myers facing Hebner, then Schmidt and Luzinski. I need to check on Myers' stamina rating here. Let's see what it is. Myers, 27. Okay. He's fine. All right, here we go. Top of the fifth of a 3-0 game. Hebner trying to start things off. 1-1 pitch from Myers. That's lined to right field, and that will be a base hit, his second hit of the game. So a leadoff single sets up for Schmidt and Luzinski. Mike Schmidt has singled, driven in a run and scored, and walked. Hebner at first, being held by Howard. First pitch, Hebner runs. There it is, and Costa's up to, and he will be safe as Hebner will steal second base. So now he's in scoring position for Mike Schmidt. Nobody out. Full count to Mike Schmidt. This is a dangerous pitch. Ground ball to second. Utley is up with it, and Hebner will go to third on the fielder's choice. So 1 out. And here's Luzinski. 2-run home run his last time. He's flied out to right field as well. 1 for 2. Can drive in a run here. Infield is in, which is the proper thing. They don't want to go down too much further. Full count to Luzinski from Meyer. That's grounded sharply to short. Over to his right is Rollins. He'll make the play and hold Hebner at third. So playing in help. They get the out, and Hebner holds at third base. Big defensive play there. So 2 outs, and here's Bake McBride. Doubled his last time. Hebner still at third. Full count again, and that's a walk on the outside corner. Puts base runners at first and third with 2 outs and Jay Johnstone. So, a little bit of trouble here in the fifth for Myers. He's up to 105 pitches. Do we go to the bullpen? Pitchers lasted longer, even back then, 2008. Let's see who they have in the bullpen. They have Iyer. They have Jamie Moore. They have Romero. 2 left-handers coming up. Myers is tired. Health status is good. At 105 pitches. I should make the change. And they are going to. We're going to make the change. Romero will come in and replace Myers. So Myers is done. And he's responsible for the 2 batters that are out there. So 4 2/3 for Brett Myers. Romero will come in, the left-hander. All right, 2008. He is a 3, okay. All right, Romero will come in and try to get this last out. You're in the top of the 5th. Keep this game at 3-0. Jay Johnstone will bat. They will not go to a pinch hitter this early. Batting .429 in this tournament. Full count. And he got hit. Oh, Romero. You bring in the reliever and he hits the batman. Oh, my. Well, that didn't work out too well. And this brings up McCarver. And they'll let him bat. With the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. This is a key part of the game. A base hit here will break this game open a little bit more. So here's McCarver against Romero. 2-1 pitch. Oh, it sharply hit the first, but Howard makes the play and they get out of the inning. So Romero does get the inning out here. 1977 Phillies leave the bases loaded. They had 1 hit that inning. And the score after 4.5 is 3-0. 1977 Phillies still lead it. So a key part of the game right there, holding them to no runs. And Carlton will go to the mound and face Costa, Feliz, and Rollins. 0 for 1 is the catcher. 2 balls, no strikes. See if there's some momentum now. That is popped high in the infield. And under it is Sizemore, and that'll be the first out. Feliz will bat. He grounded to third his first time. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And a 1-1 pitch. That's popped in the infield on the left side, and under it is Schmidt, and that'll be the second out. Jimmy Rollins. He is 2 for 2, 2 stolen bases. And 2 outs. A lot of 2s here in the bottom of the 5th. See if he can do it a third time. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 Rollins. Sharply hit down to third. Mike Schmidt takes his time and makes the play to first. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 here in the 5th. And we have completed 5. 3-0 is still the score for the 1977 Phillies leading. And Romero will leave the game. So that's it for Romero. Did his job, even though he hit 1. So they left the bases loaded last inning. They will go to the bullpen here with Sizemore coming up. And they will go with I mean, they could go with Blanton, but then they're basically stuck with Happ for the final. So they're going to go with I don't want to use Durbin yet. Madsen. Okay, we're going to use Condre. Clay Condre will pitch. Right-hander. Let's see if he's on the list here. Yes, he is. 5. All right. Condre will come in to pitch. The right-hander. 3 and 4 with a save during the 2008 season. 56 games. 3.26 ERA. He will face Sizemore, Boa, and Maddox here in the top of the 6. Sizemore is 0 for 2. 1-2 pitch from Condre. Down the right field line and over to get it is McBride, or no, Worth, and that's the first out. Worth makes the catch. Boa to bat, 0 for 2. Here's a one-strike pitch. That's lined to first, and there's Howard, and that'll be the second out. So the top of the order comes up with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Gary Maddox is 1 for 3. He has scored a run. He has stolen a base. So we'll see if Condrey can get out of this. 1-2 pitch with a 1-2-3 inning. Ground ball to third. Over to get it is Phillies. He will make the play, and a 1-2-3 inning is for the 2008 Phillies, and Condrey does his job this inning. So after 5.5, the Phillies of 1977 lead it 3-0. Carlton at 63 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. And he will face Worth, Utley, and Howard. Worth is 0 for 2. 2-strike pitch. Struck him out. Fastball got him. Second time he has struck him out. And here's Utley. Singled his last time, but he has struck out also. Down to 136 batting average in this tournament. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Utley. And he struck him out on a changeup, and that's 2 outs. Carlton doing his job here. 6 strikeouts, a walk. He has 10 total in the tournament. And here's Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 2. This part of the order has done very little, and they still are doing very little. And 1 strike. Line to second, and Sizemore will make the play. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So nothing comes for the 2008 Phillies. They go quietly. And we head to the 7th. Still trailing 3-0. So Condrey will face Hebner, Schmidt, and Luzinski here in the top of the 7th. Hebner is 2 for 3. 1 ball pitch. Ground ball to first. And Howard will take it himself for the first out. And here's Mike Schmidt. 1 for 2. He has an RBI. He has scored a run. And he has walked. Full count to Schmidt. Ground ball to first. There's Howard again. He'll flip it to Condrey covering this time. And that's the second out. Greg Luzinski steps in. 1 for 3. Did have a 2-run home run back in the 3rd inning. Batting .312. He has 3 home runs, 10 RBI in this tournament. Condrey looking for his second 1-2-3 inning. 2-2 pitch to Luzinski. And that's grounded sharply to short. Over to his right is Rollins. A long throw, and he'll make it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1-2-3 again for Condrey. So you can't say he hasn't done his job. So we've reached the stretch time of this game. Bottom of the 7th coming up. As the 2008 team trails 3-0. So we're back. Carlton back on the mound. He has retired 9 in a row. Faces Burrow, Victorino, and Jenkins. In the bottom of the 7th, 2-2 pitch to Burrow. Pop up in the infield. In to get it is Boa, and that's the first out. Victorino will bat. He has a single, and he has struck out. 1 for 2. And a 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Boa comes in, grabs it, makes a strong throw, and gets him at first base. 2 outs. Jenkins. 1 for 3. 0-2 pitch. And that's grounded to short. Boa has been busy and will make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 12 in a row set down by Carlton here. And we head to the 8th with the score 3-0. The Philadelphia Phillies of 1977 lead this game. Condroy is done. Pitched 2 strong innings. Face 6 batters, and they will go to the bullpen. McBride, Johnstone, and McCarver. And they're going to go with Scott Iyer to pitch, the left-hander. Iyer will pitch. 3-0 during the season for the Phillies. 19 games, 1.88 ERA. It was 2-0 for the Chicago Cubs, but his ERA was 7.15. So he's a left-hander. Oops, wrong one. Let's see what he is. I should have him somewhere. Let's see. Yes, I do. 5, okay. So he's a 5. All right. Iyer will pitch, and McBride will lead off, followed by Johnstone and McCarver. See if they keep the left-handers in the game, left-handed batting. And the first pitch from Iyer to McBride. Lined out to right, in on it is Worth, and he'll grab it. That's the first out. So it'll be Jay Johnstone. He is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch his last time. Let's see, what do they got on the bench as far as right-handed hitters go? They got Davey Johnson. They could pinch hit. Let's see what the catching situation is. Who's the better defender? McCarver? Probably. Or Boone. Okay, so they'll probably keep McCarver in. They're going to keep Johnstone in the game. Leading 3-0 with 1 out here in the 8th. 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out looking with a changeup, and that's 2 outs. McCarver will bat 0 for 3. He's the better defender. They'll keep him in the game. Up 3-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Sharply hit to first. Oh, a nice play by Howard, and he will take it unassisted. So a 1-2-3 inning for Scott Iyer. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Phillies of 1977 need 6 outs to win the championship. Carlton at 87 pitches faces Coste. Phillies top of the order, Rollins, here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And a 2-strike pitch from Carlton. Fly ball center field. Not too much trouble from Maddox out there, and that's the first out. 13 in a row set down by Carlton. And here's Feliz, 0 for 2. 2 balls, no strikes, with Rollins on deck. And that's lined out to left center field. That will be sharply hit out to the fence. Maddox will retrieve it, and Feliz will end up at second with a stand-up double. In the top of the order, Rollins will bat. He is 2 for 3. Carlton at 93 pitches. He has a shutout. Who's in the bullpen? They haven't really used when Carlton's on the mound, they haven't looked at the bullpen. They do have Gene Garber, they have McGraw, they have Ron Reed. Probably the best of the 3. Garber is the closer. Reed is available, and McGraw is available. They're going to let Carlton pitch here with 1 out. And Rollins batting. First pitch to Rollins. Grounded to first. Hebner will grab it and take it unassisted. That'll be the 2nd out, and here's Jason Worth. Jason Worth, 0 for 3, has struck out twice, popped out to the catcher. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. 4 outs away from winning the championship. Carlton, the ace, on the mound. They're going to let him pitch. And then we'll see if a left relief comes in. Full count to Worth. Fly ball, well hit. Oh, it's well hit. It's well hit. It is gone, and that is a mistake to leave Carlton in this game, as a 2-run home run has just brought life back to Citizens Bank Park as Worth hits a 2-run home run. So, life now, and that'll be it for Carlton. His shutout streak is done after 7 2/3 and 16 2/3 innings in this tournament, and one too many batters. So now 1977 is forced to go to the bullpen, and they will go with Tug McGraw to pitch. So Tug McGraw will come in to relieve Carlton after 7 2/3, and we've got a new game now. 7 2/3. He pitched 29 batters, and we have to go to the bullpen. So that's news. Carlton does not make it through the 8th. And McGraw will come in to try and get this out of here. 7 batters. And he will face Utley, trailing by only 1 run. So a little bit of a disturbance here in the force. So here we go. McGraw to Utley. 1 for 3. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. A key pitch. Curveball got him, and that's the 3rd out. But they draw closer. That's the 3rd strikeout, by the way, for Utley in this game. But they draw closer with Worth's 2-run home run. So we have an exciting 9th coming up with the score 3-2. The 1977 Phillies lead. And Iyer will be done after 1 inning, 3 batters. And they will go to the bullpen, and they're going to bring in Brad Lidge. So the closer will come in here in the top of the 9th and try to keep this game where it is. All right, let's see what he is. He's probably the typical. Right. Yep, 4. Okay, so his stamina's 4. Sizemore will bat, followed by Boa and then Maddox here in the top of the 9th. Gotta cross that off there. Okay. First pitch from Lidge. Trying to hold it at this score. Up the middle. And Sizemore gets a base hit. 1 for 3, or 1 for 4 now is Sizemore. And here's Boa. Infield playing with the 3rd baseman Phillies in case of a bunt. They will hold Sizemore at first with Howard and nobody out. Let's see if Boa's butting or any movement on the base path. First pitch. He is not bunting. He lines it into center field, and that's a base hit. Sizemore will stop at second. So 2 singles off Lidge, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And here's Maddox. So the top of the order coming up. Phillies, they're going to play the 3rd baseman in case of a bunt. Is there any other option? No, we'll play, we're going to play corners in. Okay, so 1st and 3rd will play in case of a bunt by Maddox. Base runners at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. 1 for 4 is Maddox. He has stolen a base. He has scored a run. Trying to get runs back here for the 1977 Phillies. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. That's a big pitch right there. A slider struck him out. So 1 out. Here's Hebner. 2 for 4. He does have a stolen base. They will play back. Hebner will play in at 3rd, just in case. So 1 out. Here's Lidge. 1-1 pitch. Oh, they're running, trying to steal. And they will steal. Double steal will put them at second and third with one out. Wow. A double steal with one out. That's a gutsy move right there. So now the infield will have to play in to cut the run off. Second and third with one out. With Hebner up, do they walk him to load the bases? Full count. That's lined out to left, and that will drop, and 2 runs will score. And there goes Hebner into second, and he will make it, and the game is now broken open again. A 2-run single for Hebner, who takes second on the throw. And 2 RBIs. The double steal pays off for the 1977 Phillies. And they lead it 5-2. So, a clutch play there off the closer, Lidge. And here's Schmidt. The meat of the order is coming up. 1 for 3 RBI and scored a run in this game. Can they break it open further? 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the 1977 Phillies. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the 2008 Phillies. They've got to hang on here and keep it at 3. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's Schmidt. He pops it high in the infield in the center, back behind second base. And there's Rollins, and that's the second out. So Lidge has to face Luzinski now with 2 outs and a runner at second. Luzinski is 1 for 4. He does have a 2-run home run. Batting average is now down below 300 in this tournament. 2-1 pitch. That is lined to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes Worth, and here comes Hebner to score. The throw will be late, and that's the 3rd run of this inning. And the 3rd RBI for Luzinski in this game. And it is now 6-2. The 1977 Phillies showing their power and might here in the top of the 9th. Trying to close this out, and they've increased their chances here with 3 runs here in the top of the 9th. Lidge has been hit hard. He has given up 4 singles and 3 runs. And he faces McBride with 2 outs. Do they? I don't think at this point. At this point, they're just going to keep him in. So Lidge will stay in, trailing by 4. McBride is up. He is 1 for 3 with a walk. 1 strike pitch. That is flied out to center, and in on it is Victorino, and that will be the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1. And we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The score, 1977 Phillies 6, the 2008 Phillies 2. So 3 outs away from the championship, and they will leave McGraw on the mound to face Howard, and then they may go to the bullpen. So here's McGraw, got the final out last inning. Up by 4, so they need base runners now. Howard is 0 for 3. Full count from McGraw. Struck him out, and that's a strikeout, swinging. 2nd time Howard has gone down. And McGraw has done his job, and that will be it for him, as he will give way to Gene Garber. So they will go to the closer. Gene Garber will come in to pitch and try to get these last 2 outs to win this championship. So, Garber is in. Garber. 6 right-hander. 2/3 of an inning for McGraw. Garber is the closer. 19 saves, 8-6 record, 64 games he's pitched in, 2.35 ERA. So he is being tasked to finish this game off against Burrow, Victorino, and then maybe Jenkins. So here we go. Burrow is 0 for 2 with a walk. 2-2 pitch coming from Garber. And he struck him out. Changeup got him, and that's 2 outs. So the last 3 batters for the Phillies have struck out. 2018. And here's Victorino, the last chance. The championship awaits for the 1977 Phillies here. And he is 1 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's grounded to oh, it's right through. So Sizemore cannot make the play, and that's a single. So a base runner with 1 out, or with 2 outs. Jenkins 0 for 2, or 0 for 3. Jenkins 0 for 3. He has cooled off in this game. Average is down to 364. Still need base runners, 2 outs. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's grounded to second. Up with it is Sizemore, and the game is over. And the tournament is over as the 1977 Phillies win this game 6-2 on a strong pitching performance by Steve Carlton and timely hitting by the lineup. And they will win this tournament as they celebrate the championship outside of home plate. And they win this title 6-2. Pretty much dominated the tournament. Their closest game was a 4-run wins, and they win by 4 this time too. So, but they had a little scare there in the bottom of the 8th. So that's the end of this tournament and the end of this game. And we will go to the recap. So we're in the recap here. 1977 Phillies will win this tournament and show that they are the best team of the 1970 to 2024 period, at least for the teams that were in this tournament. So the 2008 team was hurt by the middle of their lineup. Worth, Utley, Howard, even Burrow, not really hit much in this tournament as by their averages. So key times came up in the game, in the playoffs, or in this tournament, and they just didn't come through a lot of the time. So that's what it is. You can look at the averages and see that on their side. So the player of the game is Steve Carlton. Not unexpected. He did get a little scary there for him in the 8th when he gave up that 2-run home run to draw them within 1. But he wins this game, and he's 2-0 in this tournament. So 3 hours, 38 fake minutes. And we'll go over this here. It faced 29 batters, did Carlton. Struck out 6, walked 1, 101 pitches. He wouldn't have pitched in the 9th anyway. So he was basically 2 outs away, or 1 out away from going at least 8 innings. And that would have combined with his 9 in the first game when he shut this team out the first time. So he controlled this team twice in this tournament. And the loser is Brett Myers, pitched 4 2/3, gave up 3 runs, struck out nobody, walked 3, 105 pitches. The bullpen did their job until the 9th when Lidge gave up 3 runs. So on the hitting side, it was a pretty good performance by the 2, 3, and 4 hitters of this lineup for the 1977 team, and they've been pretty good during this tournament. And Maddox had a single, and scored a run. Hebner 3 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Mike Schmidt had a single and an RBI and a run. 2-run home run by Greg Lazinski. And then base hits by McBride, Sizemore, and Boa. Sizemore and Boa led off the top of the 9th and scored the additional runs that put this game away. For the 2008 team, Jimmy Rollins, he did his job. He led off 2 innings, or close to the top of those innings, with singles and stolen bases, but didn't amount to anything because the next hitters didn't do anything after he was on base. Worth did hit a 2-run home run. and Utley did have a single, but Howard did nothing, Burrow did nothing, Jenkins did nothing, which is surprising. 2 hits for Victorino. So 2 stolen bases, 5 for the tournament for Rollins. That's a pretty good stat. And you had 4 steals for the 1977 team, including that double steal in the top of the ninth, which was kind of gutsy there, with nobody out, and Hebner drove them in to get 2 runs in. So the championship is the 1977 Phillies. I would say the champion or the MVP of this tournament has to be Steve Carlton for the 1977 Phillies. He pitched phenomenally in both games. A shutout his first time, pitching 9 innings. He pitched 7 2/3 here, and he only gave up 2 runs. I think he struck out 10 total during the tournament. So even though he had a week off, he was a little rusty at the start in the first 2 innings, a little bit of trouble, but he managed to plow through the middle innings at one point, retiring 14 in a row. Or no, 13 in a row. So he settled down and did his job. So let's recap this here for one final time. Let's go to the top. The Philadelphia Phillies of the 1977 are the winners of this tournament. They win this game 6-2. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for that team, the 1977 Phillies. The 2008 team made it through the losers bracket, winning 4 in a row, but ran into the same team they ran into in the first round. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. The winning pitcher, Steve Carlton. And the losing pitcher is Brett Myers. It's been a great tournament. I've enjoyed it. A little bit of excitement in this game, at least. A couple of the games toward the end were not too interesting based on the scores. So let's go to the chart here. This is the pitching chart. And the Phillies will win this tournament, as I thought would have a good chance at winning this tournament, because I had them in the 1976 team's favorite in this tournament, and one of them did win. The other one, the 77 team, beat them 11-7 in the second round. So the number 2 seed, with 101 wins during the tournament, or during the season, they win this tournament with a 6-2 score here in the final game. So there it is, tournament. They are the champions. So they were a powerhouse. Again, I've said, I think that stretch from I believe it's 1976 to about 1983, I'm pretty sure was the best period for the Phillies that I can remember. And I'm not a Phillies fan by any imagination or basic historian, but given their given their history, they are overall they are a franchise with a losing record. But if I go, I don't want that. I'm trying to find where their season. No, it's not season. It's franchise. I already did that. Trying to find their franchise. Oh, there it is. So, like I said, that period from 1976 through 1983, they won 101 games, then 101, then 90, 84, 91. There was the strike year. They won 59. They did make the playoffs. 89, and they played in the World Series and won 90 games. So that stretch from 76 to 1983 was a very good stretch for them, and I think that's their best stretch that I see in their at least recent history, maybe all the way back. So they had some pretty good years since then, but not a stretch like that, I don't think. 2007, 2005. They did have some upper 80s wins from 2007 to 2011. They did win a World Series in that stretch, and they won a World Series in that other stretch that I mentioned. Um, and they have a decent stretch going on now, although they're struggling at this point of the season. But the longest stretch, it looks like, was back in the late 70s into the early 80s. And they were in the playoffs quite a bit. They lost 3 times in a row, 76, 77, and 78, in the National League Championship Series. So they could have been a World Series team more than that during that stretch, when they won almost 300 games in 3 seasons. So that's pretty impressive. So a little bit of history there for the Phillies. And they deserve this game, and they deserve this championship, in my opinion. Should I play some more games or some more teams? I'm thinking of playing some other teams, maybe up to 8 teams, and getting their best 8 teams from that same time frame, and then playing a final tournament with those teams. And if I do so, the 1977 Phillies will be part of that tournament. So that's it for this game and today. And I hope you enjoyed the tournament. I hope you enjoyed this game. And until next time, like I said, I don't know what team it will be. It'll probably be American League team this time. I'm thinking either Oakland A's, which was a dynasty in the 70s. Had some good years in the late 80s into early 90s. Or the Orioles, which was a very good team from the 60s into the 80s. So not sure, but it will be an American League team the next time if I do this. So until next time, be safe, and I look forward to the next time. Take care.